Yo, what's up guys? It's Kevin Pack here. If you don't know who I am, I'm a multiple six-figure Amazon business owner, and on this channel, we talk about things entrepreneurship, business, and all those kind of related things. So in one of my recent videos, I talked about how I was offered about $81,000 from the EIDL program from the SBA, and I gave like a nice little rundown of the loan agreement and the contract. Well, I'm here to say that I accepted the out of that loan, and literally within a few days they had already deposited the full $81,000 into my bank account. I got a lot of questions regarding what you can use the money for, and so in this video we're going to be talking about what you can use the money for and also why I decided I took the loan. Now, as a disclaimer, I am not a professional CPA or a lawyer or anything like that. I am just an ordinary business owner that deals with the real world situations and what's going on out there. So I'm just doing this out of my own personal interpretation. So don't take this as advice or anything like that. Just personal interpretation, just a business owner. Chill out. Now, before we begin, I'm gonna show you guys my current sales so you guys know I'm an actual business owner and not just some random Asian guy talking on the internet. There we go. All right, let's do a full refresh. There we go, focus, boom, easy. So about $670 for the day so far and about $33,000 in the past 30 days, or actually this month so far. So pretty damn good. We're coming to the end of June. So if you guys don't know, I own my own Amazon FBA business where I sell private label products and I make sales and money online passively, and it's my full-time job right now, my full-time source of income. Now let's get into this video, and don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube gods because it definitely helps the channel a lot. I spend a lot of time scripting and recording and editing these videos, so a nice little like and subscribe might help a little bit from the channel, so go ahead and do that. Now, from the actual documents from the loan, they stated that the funds must be only used on working capital, okay? Working capital refers to all the necessary expenses to keep your business running and alive at the moment, but not to expand, okay? And we're not looking to also buy us a Porsche, although we would really like to do that. I mean, personally, I would really like to buy a Porsche, but this is not what we're gonna be using the funds for, all right? We need to be better than that. Now, here are some examples of what you can use the funds for based off of the SBA loan agreements. And these are all things that are gonna be in common related to working capital that are gonna be required to keep your business running, okay? So this means immediate rent for your office. So if you have your own office in a commercial real estate and you're renting out the place, you can use the SBA loan to pay your immediate rent, but you cannot use it to pay anything in advance. So same thing goes for mortgage. If you own an office and you have a mortgage on it, you can also use the SBA to pay down your mortgage, but it needs to be immediate. That means the month of. You cannot actually use this money to pay forward or in advance anything of your rent or mortgage, okay? So they don't want you to start using it and paying it like half of it down or anything like that. It can only be used month to month. Another example is actually payroll for your employees or your VAs, your virtual assistants. Now, if you actually got on the Paycheck Protection Program, I think there might be some conflict with this. You might have to talk to somebody to see if this is okay to do. But if you did not get the Paycheck Protection Program, it is okay for you to pay your employees and also actually pay yourself, but only if you are on payroll, okay? That's the only time. You cannot pay yourself in any other way. You have to be on a regular payroll schedule. You can't give yourself bonuses. It has to be on a regular payroll schedule. That's the only time you can actually pay yourself, and then also, of course, your employees. And a next example is buying office supplies or inventory for your business, like myself. So I need inventory to actually keep my business afloat because I don't have inventory, I don't have a business. And you know, other things like people have office supplies that keeps their business running, you know, paper, print, and all that good stuff. So that would be okay to use for your business because those are considered working capital. Next one, which is kind of like a gray area, is also paying down your credit card that is used for your business. So if you have credit card bills, you're going to be able to use that to pay the immediate expenses of your credit card. And then in conclusion, it's basically any operating expense. So again, it's really big on you need to be spending money on things that keep your business alive right now and immediately, because you know it's the emergency program. It's not the growth program. You're not using it to, you know, expand or grow your business is more so to survive at this very moment right now, okay? So anything that's gonna be related to keeping your business afloat is going to be okay for you to use the loan money for. But if you start to step out of bounds of that, then it starts to get a little scary. It gets a little sketchy out here. So we're gonna talk about also what are the do nots of this, okay? So let's kind of go through that list now. Here are some examples of things not to use the money for. This is repairs for your property, but repairs for like your car, if you have like a trucking business or a car business or anything like that, that is more okay. But repairs for your property is not. So I don't know why it's like that, but they considered that repairs for your property is not a working capital expense. I don't know. But I've heard that it's okay for you to repay for your car if you're a truck driver or something like that. Then if you don't have a truck that's working, you basically can't use it. You don't have a working vehicle for your business, so that's not good. So that is kind of the weird thing about this. As mentioned earlier, you cannot use this to pay anything in advance. You can't pay your credit cards in advance, you can't pay your rent in advance or your mortgages. They need to be immediate charges, okay? That means the month of. You're not allowed to distribute anything to yourself with like dividends or bonuses or anything like that, or direct pay unless you're actually on payroll. It's meant to just stay in your business. You can't also use it to repay any loans or anything. They don't want you using this loan to pay for another one. They want you to focus on just this loan to be repaid. Again, no dividends, and you cannot use this to expand or franchise your business or anything like that. You cannot buy more offices, you cannot buy more real estate or anything. That's considered expansion. So you can't do that. Buying more property is a no-no. Or buying more cars, more trucks for your business is also not something that you're allowed to do, because those are considered expanding, okay? Along this, they want you to keep at least 3 years of receipts of everything that you paid for with the money, using the money and whatever you bought or anything like that. And then they are also allowed to actually audit you. But the thing is, you have to pay for the audit. So you have to pay for the accountant to audit your own books and everything like that. So that's basically the requirements. And what I recommend is, what I did is when I got the loan, I put it in a separate business bank account. So that way the transactions and all the things that are being done with that money are clean and easy to see. And it's gonna be a lot easier for like my accountant to go in and just, audit that through. So I really recommend, if you guys take the loan, put it in a separate bank account. So let's talk about why I decided to take this loan. So obviously in my business, it's an online business, it's all passive, but there's a few main things that I actually need in my business for it to continue to run. I need inventory, and I need a working computer and internet. So those are the only 3 things I really need. Did I really need this loan? No, but it's a good way to leverage my money a bit better because my business is so like cash flow intensive that just having extra money on the side is really helpful to maintain my business and keep it running. Because with everything that's going on, I have increases in demand. I also have increases in shipping fees. My products are in and out. And so, going out of stock is not very good. That means I'm not making any money. Any day that I'm not making sales is a day that my business is not making money. So the loan is very helpful in maintaining cash flow in my business. And the great thing is, since I have such good cash flow in the business, that it's gonna be very easy for me to pay off this loan. I only plan to pay off the loan in literally maybe 1 to 2 years. When we look at how the loan is 12 months deferred, so I don't have to pay for 12 months. And on top of that, we have a very low interest rate. It's like borrowing free money basically. So it made sense for my business for me to take this loan because it's such low risk. And I know that I'm gonna be able to pay it off in a very short amount of time. And I don't have to wait 30 years. Now, if I did have no choice but only afford a 30-year loan, then that's where I'm gonna be sketchy, because there's a lot of restrictions about what you could do about your business if you stay out that loan. So I want to be able to get out of the loan as soon as possible. And so I know that with my business, because it's so cash flow intensive, I'll be able to pay off this loan very quickly and not pay too much interest. So to recap this video, make sure that you're using this for working capital, only the expenses to keep your business alive. Don't go out there and buy a Porsche, as much as we'd all like to. Don't be doing that, okay? So other than that, you're gonna only use this for your business, and that is it. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Go ahead, like the video if you haven't already, subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, go make that money. I'll see you later. Peace.